Hey there folks, John Henry, lowgenius.net. Boy, watch the news today, and apparently now the solution to the hole in the bowl, the bottom of the Gulf of Mexico, is to start praying. That makes me feel better. That makes me feel a lot better. Yeah, you know what? There's a few things about religion that really piss me off. And so we're gonna get something straight. We're gonna nail it down right now. Religion is just like playing with your dick. It's just like jacking off. Almost everybody does it. Almost everybody thinks that their way of doing it is the best way. But you know what? Unless I make it real clear that I want to do it with you, I don't want to hear how you do it. I don't want your advice on how I should do it. I don't want you to tell me how you do it. I don't want to see you doing it. That's religion, folks. It should be a private thing. Why is it that in this great Christian nation we can all pat ourselves on the back about how fucking holy we are and how pious and righteous we are, but nobody can ever remember Matthew 6 verse 5? Be ye not like the hypocrite who prays on the street corner that he may be seen of men, for verily I say unto you, he has his reward. Why do we always forget that verse? We're not a Christian nation, we're a poser nation. We're a bunch of fucking jerks standing on a stage trying to impress somebody with how much holier we are than they. Just like the deal with this oil shit, right? We could have got off oil 50 years ago. We've chosen not to. Why have we chosen not to? Because we got a right to have a bigger penis than the next guy. And if we don't have a bigger penis than the next guy, we got a right to go buy a great big fucking truck and kill the planet with it to compensate for our lack of self-esteem because our penis isn't bigger than the next guy. And you know what? We're fucking choking to death on it, folks. And I'm tired of choking to death on your artificial dicks. I don't even swing that way. You know, I remember when I was growing up, one of the things that I was always told about this country that made it great was we don't just give up. We don't just roll over. Good enough is not what we do here. We go farther. We do better. We innovate. We improve. We step up. We meet the challenge. And now all I hear, a chorus of 330 million fucking people saying, oh, I can't, we can't give up oil, we can't, it's too hard. You know what? I'm living in a borrowed house. I own one vehicle, a 1997 Dodge Caravan, which at the time of this recording means it's 13 years old, got 160,000 miles on it, and it's the only liquid asset I have. The only income I have is what I generate from people coming to my website, and that ain't much. It's not even enough right now to keep the damn site up for another month. And you're gonna tell me that you can't give up your fucking Humvee to drive back and forth to work 3-4 miles a day? Horse shit. That's fucking weak. You call that the American way, and you call that innovation, and you call that something to be proud of? I call it a raft of shit. I call it a chicken shit cop-out, and we don't have time anymore for chicken shit cop-outs, because guess what, folks? We got our last warning. It's going off right now in the Gulf of Mexico. Now, I don't know if you believe in God, or Buddha, or Allah, or Kali, or Shiva, or the Great Spirit, or Thor, or whoever. But I know when I am being told by my higher power that it's time to stop fucking around. And folks, we are being told by our higher powers, it's time to stop fucking around. Seriously. If you own an SUV, and you don't use that SUV legitimately to drag shit or fill it full or heavy duty hard work that a great big truck that gets 10, 12, 8 miles to the gallon is necessary for, if you own one of those things and you don't use it for that, get rid of it now. Now. Don't argue with me, you motherfucker. No, I don't want to hear it. Oh, well, it's going to cost me a bunch of money. Well, you should have thought about that before you bought the fucking thing. You should have thought about it before it was even invented. Because you know what? Your excuses ain't cutting it anymore. What if this was buried in 3-4 inches of crude oil? What if this water, as far as I can see, was covered in black? What if these birds landed and couldn't fly away again? What if the fish that come out of this water couldn't breathe anymore? That's what I'm thinking about. It's time for us to stop making excuses and start taking responsibility. And I mean now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not after we convene a seminar and have hearings. Now. You, as an individual person, you can do something today. Do it.